Hello, colors. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with this report claiming that Barcelona make 30 million rated defender Joao Cancelo their top priority for the 2024 summer. We are going to discuss on this report as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about this transfer news claiming that Barca are still strongly interested in signing 75 million rated Bayern Munich forward Leroy Sane. We're also going to be discussing more on that story. So as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona had to take a huge gamble during this summer transfer window when they signed two players on loan in the form of Joao Cancelo and Joao Felix without an option to purchase either one of them. With the fullback area and the forward line both depleted, Barcelona had no other options other than temporary transfers. If the transfers did not bode well, the Catalans would have had to find someone else to replace them in the upcoming windows, with no guarantee of them fitting into the side either, plus the extra time it would take any new player to settle into the side and city. If the Joaos walked out though, Barcelona would be inclined to negotiate permanent transfers with Atletico Madrid and Manchester City, with neither team particularly inclined to give the host a discount. So far, both players have had a mixed campaign. Both Cancelo and Felix started life so well at their new club, scoring on their debut. Why there can be an argument made for them being able to maintain their performances but not their outs. It certainly reflects worse on the latter, who is a forward, which is why it is no surprise that reports from Mundo Deportivo suggest that Barcelona have made Cancelo their top priority for the summer transfer window. They want to address this issue before the end of the season. So now the question remains, why do Barca really want Cancelo? Cancelo has proven to be a huge creative asset for Xavi's side, largely due to his ability to invert into midfield and also provide width when necessary. The coaching staff are also huge fans of his technical capabilities and his ability to cover at left back when and if Alejandro Balde requires replacing. Manchester City have stuck a €30 million asking price on Cancelo, though, which is well below Felix's €80 million price tag, but still unattainable for Barca as things stand. So let's talk about Barcelona's other headaches too. Why Cancelo solves a lot of issues for Barcelona in the fullback roles, both on the left and the right side. The club still have to address issues in defensive midfield where Oriol Romeo cannot cut it for them long term. Martin Zubimendi of Real Sociedad is Xavi's firm top choice, while the names of Edison dos Santos and Newcastle United Bruno Guimaraes is also on the table according to the same report. Further, the offense might need reinforcement as well, with the left flank in dire need of a proper winger. Thankfully, Robert Lewandowski's backup could be sorted as early as January with the arrival of Vitor Roque. Of course, heading into the January window, which is less than 2 months away, Barcelona have a lot that they need to sort out in terms of transfers. Of course, we know for sure that we aren't going into the January transfer window with hopes of buying players because, first and foremost, where is the money coming from? And it's quite disheartening that a club of Barca's statue can't really strengthen their team because of financial issues, which we definitely understand why. Of course, Joao Cancelo and Joao Felix both arrived on deadline day this past summer window in June, and I think they started so brightly. But as time went on, we have realized that the two Joaos have not been at their A game, right? They haven't been at their A game, and it's quite disturbing because when we see how most of these players, their form have gone down the drain, making the whole team playing so boring and so bad, we hardly win games, or even if we win games, we do it just by one goal difference and not being convincing. It sparks a lot of concern. But that notwithstanding, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are bad players that we have. We have one of the best squad in the world. Talking about man for man, we have them, and many people ask. Maybe the Javi critics will say Javi is not fit for the job because we have the manpower, we have the players, we have the talent, and we need Javi to do his job. But these players have not been performing. We can't just say we are blaming only the manager, but the players are not doing well. So for the two Joaos, both Cancelo and Felix, I think those are still quality players, even if they have not been doing good recently. And I think if Barca can find a way to prioritize signing them on permanent basis next summer, then they should do that. Then on to the next story of discussion. Despite bringing in five players in the summer transfer window of 2023, Barcelona still lack appropriate depth in multiple positions on the pitch. While the pivot was the main priority in the summer after the departure of Sergio Busquets' exit on a Bosman move, Barcelona did not do enough to bolster the attack, especially after losing Ansu Fati and Ace Abde to Brighton and Wolf Albion and Real Betis. And before bringing in Joao Felix on a loan move from Atletico Madrid, the Catalans were left with just Ferran Torres, Rafinha, and Lewandowski as first team forwards, and Lamine Yamal was a backup from La Masia at the age of just 16. Therefore, Barca will be looking to reinforce the attack come the summer of 2024. With the arrival of Vitor Roque and the retention of Rafinha and Yamal, with the first team, the left wing will have the attention. One of the players Barcelona are looking at as an offensive signing is Bayern Munich's Leroy Sane, according to a report from Sport. The German is out of contract in 2025, and extension talks have not yet even started with Bayern. Therefore, the Bundesliga giants could look to negotiate his exit next summer itself to avoid losing him for free in 2025. He could be available for a slash price, but the price tag will still likely be out of Barca's range at around 50 to 60 million euros. The report also states that Barca will also attempt to sign him for free if the option is still available. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.